I know you can still hear me, Gregor. I hope. We're getting nearer and nearer to the death god. Can we be careful about when we kill ourselves and when we don't?
If anything, that would just make this easier.
Weirdly, you see an incorporeal Gregor rise from the gross Gregor corpse.
Stronger than ever?
Maybe. That's tough to say.
Time to find out.
Here looks around. So you guys see the Gregor ghost over there?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I see the ghost.
That's new.
Line between life and death, Kier. Just about makes sense to me.
Oh, I thought that this was an unintended side effect of my device. Okay, that's a lot better.
Don't flatter yourself, Kier.
Give him hell, Gregor!
I glance worriedly at the device Kier lobbed at Gregor.
It's sitting on the ground. It whirs menacingly.
With my new and improved Ghost Glaive, I try and smack this creepy thing.
Your glaive connects with the barrier surrounding it, digging through and into the black flesh within.
Excellent!
With a screech, the wind around it dissipates. The creature clutches at its chest where you pierced it.
I glare at the creature by Gregor. I turn to Marcus and Kier. Which one of you wants dibs on it?
I silently raise my hand.
Yeah, Marcus can have this one, I guess.
Alright, Marcus. Go for that thing. I'll try and keep you covered.
I nod.
I dash towards the creature closest to Marcus. I leap, attempting to swing my blade through the creature's chest.
The creature backsteps, evading your swing. It clearly paid more heed to your strike than Gregor's, whose glaive it allowed to simply pass through it.
Gregor, I can keep these things occupied if you want, but I'm gonna need you to strike them down. Trust me on this.
Right. But you could just kill yourself.
No. That's it. That's the end of the discussion.
I shrug.
The formerly shrouded creature, now deprived of its protection, takes a step back, warding Gregor off with its sword. It assumes a defensive stance.
I sweep one hand out in front of me, gathering a ball of nefarious energies that condense at the tip of one of my fingers. Cocking my arm back, I sling this at great speed straight towards the center of the creature's chest. It connects, exploding and engulfing the creature in violet and maroon flames.
Your blast connects with the creature, whose attention was turned towards Gregor. It hits it in the side, throwing it off balance. Its stance falters.
I take a step forward, and from my pouch, I withdraw the obsidian flute. I turn to my imp and say, "No mercy now." I bring the instrument to my lips and begin to play a haunting funeral dirge, sicking my imp on the creature.
Your imp scuttles across the ground towards the creature, as your two human companions fall over in incredible pain.
Marcus, why?
Why can I hear that as a ghost?
Gregor, you feel compelled to rest eternally.
I think it's killing me worse than I did.
I'm gonna keep the flute up for as long as it takes my imp to make his attack, and then I'll stop.
You're a monster!
Your imp rushes past the two shadowy creatures and dives, attaching itself to the shadow carrying a blade.
I turn to Gregor. I'm not a monster. I have feelings.
Gregor regains his form that has begun to spread out.
I also stopped playing the flute, yeah.
No, the two lesser shadows turn their attention towards Marcus. The closer begins to channel that same dark magic. With a word, a blast of shadowed energy flies at you, Marcus.
I grip my teeth.
Marcus grits his teeth and bites down on the flute as the chaotic energy digs into him. You believe you chip one of your slightly pointed canines. You feel blood in your mouth. Your life energy drains away. Ash's mouth hangs open slightly at the sight.
What sort of shape am I in?
Not great.
I look Marcus up and down.
Like,
anything missing?
Am I closer to dead than I am alive?
Yes, you're bloodied, as they'd say.
Ugh.
You feel lightheaded.
Not doing so hot, Ash. But I stumble to my feet again. I'll be fine.
I grit my teeth and kind of glance between the two ghosts, Gregor and Marcus.
the other lesser shadow begins channeling the same magic. It lobs a blast directly between Ash and Marcus. Marcus gracefully dodges out of the way. Ash hits the ground and rolls. The blast, once again, manages to catch you slightly. You sustain minor damage.
I brush off the area that was, struck, feeling the sensation of burning without there being fire.
I flash Ash a thumbs up and vomit a little bit of blood.
I wince. Marcus, take cover. Top priority is taking these out right now. I can't put you back together just yet.
I shrug. Literally can't move anymore right now.
I know. Next chance you get.
Sure thing.
Suddenly, Marcus, you feel a tug on the back of your cloak. Hey, Marcus, can you do me a favor?
What is it, Gear?
I've been meaning to test out this incredibly experimental bomb I've been developing, but I need quite a bit of your blood, and it seems like it's getting, everywhere right now, and I figured it'd be a waste.
My blood is a little bit of a precious commodity right now, Kira. Do you think this can wait?
Oh, come on, it's all over the ground. Here, just take this bomb, bleed on it a little bit, throw it at something, maybe use a little bit of your whatever magic. Have some fun. And trust me, I'm gonna be back here, hiding behind this gravestone. I believe in you!
Thanks, Gear. I take the bomb and kind of, tie it up in my cloak in such a way that my massive blood loss passes over and through it.
I shout at Gregor. Gregor, I'm gonna need you to wait just a second.
I don't have time for that.
I promise you. It'll be worth it.
Okay. I lower down on my haunches.
In a ready stance.
I lower down on my haunches, taking the wiggly stance of the elusive clam. I dare anything to try and hit me.
I put my head in my hands.
Much like a clam does.
Not the clam.
Resist.
Not the clam stance again.
I look at Ash, smile. Continually wiggling.
I'm almost ashamed. I leap out from behind cover and dash behind this gravestone over here. I prepare a spell. All right, Gregor, strike the big one.
Taking large, awkward, bow-legged steps, I approach my target. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna hit me? You gonna hit me? No, I'm gonna hit you! Noticing his weakness being the giant glowing crack in the middle of his chest, I aim my blade at it, like a sapphire nightmare.
As Gregor's blade is about to impact, a spark jumps from my fingertips. The tip of his blade begins to emit frost.
Your blade connects with the creature, imbued with the power of the waves.
Also frost.
I take the blade and twist it around real fast, rolling my hands so it kind of spins in between them.
A perfect fusion between the briny depths of the ocean and the cold grossness of a scummy pond. This is your new technique.
Time to mess with the clam.
Yeah.
Your glaive digs in, burying itself in the creature's apparent weak point.
Drills in.
Frost spreads through the cracks, exploding outwards.
Frost. Where did that come from?
From your skill, Gregor. Definitely from the enchantment that you got from Xandil. The fish guy. The pond man. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
He one-upped your weapon. He made it
There's
better.
waves on it, not frost.
I just wave my hand. Just go with it.
I'm still spinning the glaive.
Your glaive plows through the creature.
Like so much spaghetti.
What?
You can follow the glaive's icy path directly through the creature's back. Your thrust carries through with great force. The creature collapses to its knees, dissipating.
Did it. Done. Next.
Excellent. All right, Gregor, keep it up. Marcus, don't die.
I look at the rapidly dissipating ghostly leader that Gregor has just managed to kill, look down at the bomb, which is now thoroughly soaked with my blood that Kira's just given to me, shrug, and toss it over in this direction. I then summon up an Eldritch Blast, and with both hands slam dunk it towards this creature's head.
Did you just lob the bomb over your shoulder?
Yeah, over here. I figure there's not really any use for it right now. I'll maybe pick it up later, but it was digging into my wounds and not resulting in good feels. Hey, nat 1.
Marcus lobs the bomb over his shoulder. Kira's eyes widen. Marcus begins to channel an Eldritch Blast as Kira begins to mouth something from behind the gravestone. As chaotic energies whir around Marcus's hand, the bomb violently detonates, forcing him forwards. Marcus lands face first on the ground. The Eldritch Blast buries itself in the dirt, propels Marcus upward. He spirals backwards, landing back first on this gravestone.
Look at it!
Oh,
what?
Marcus!
Oh my god, what?
Marcus, I said don't die!
How does that happen?
Don't worry, being the ghost ain't bad.
He's not dead! He's not dead yet!
I kind of slither off of the gravestone.
Wow. You normally don't hear sounds like that from someone who survived.
Bring home the cow scare. I think I'm out of this fight.
It's okay, I am a trained nurse.
What did you train on?
Myself, mostly. He lifts up his shirt. There are numerous scars.
I grimace.
I'm shaking my head violently, looking at the whole situation, saying, no nurses! No nurses!
I kind of turn on the ground and mouth some words at Ash.
I attempt to read his lips.
Help!
Marcus, I'm coming for you!
The slaughter continues as I awkwardly approach this monster, while it's paying attention to the frankly horrifying spectacle playing out before him. I bring my glaive down into the back of its head.
The creature, expecting the glaive to pass straight through it, makes no effort to move out of the way. It is cleanly divided through the head.
I will never get tired of that.
Excellent.
I divide it again, just for fun.
The shadow dissipates.
Who's next? Wiggle, wiggle.
I glance at the creature. Is it at the remaining creature? Is it paying attention to Gregor now?
Yes.
Okay. I jump out from behind cover and dash across the battlefield. I skid the remaining way, kind of slamming... No. That would kill him, probably.
Yeah, most likely.
I slide across the ground and stop, grabbing Kier's hand as he's about to inject Marcus with something. No. Don't.
Oh, thank the gods you're here.
I kind of glance over Marcus. Well, from what I can see, it looks like we've got two options right now. I can put you back together, or I turn around and look at the bell behind me. Marcus?
I raise one finger to my head and Eldritch Blast myself.
I kind of grimace and wince as blood spatters across me. Oh, damn it!
Tyr frowns at you. Okay, why would you stop me? To this date, I have yet to lose a patient.
You have had one patient.
I wave at Ghost Marcus.
I wave back. There's no more pain, Gregor.
Tyr continues to argue with Ash about her medical record.
My medical record? I don't have a medical record.
You just let a patient kill himself.
Because he can just touch the bell and come back fine.
As far as I'm concerned, you're 0 for 1.
You were just yelling at me for killing myself.
Because, Gregor, because you were in good health. Marcus was teetering on the brink of death, in a lot of pain.
I touched the bell. I touched the bell.
I have feelings too.
I know, I didn't want you to kill yourself. I didn't want Marcus to kill himself. Notice that he did it before I could stop him.
That seems to be the trick.
We can talk about this later.
I get right up in this creature's face and kind of wave my hands in front of its face as though I'm about to do a magic trick, then place my hands on either side of its head and Eldritch Blast it.
You walk up, make some very impressive, admittedly, motions at the creature, place a hand on either side of its head, and your Eldritch Blast successfully erases what you believe was its skull.
Does the rest of it hang around?
Not for long.
Huh.
How do you even heal people anyway?
Look, Kier, it's not... We can talk about that later. Maybe. If I ever feel like telling you. Not to insult you or anything. It's just... It's something that I hold... close. It's personal.
That's stupid!
Alright? Why is it stupid? What if I called your invention stupid?
I will tell you
How would
how
that
my
make you feel?
inventions work. They're all completely brilliant. fear. No, it's not magic. Oh, it's completely
I
mundane.
place a foot on the gravestone. Gentlemen, we have a god to slay. Can we save the bickering for later, please?
Wasn't bigger.
Yes.
Just
Yes, we can.
curious.
I stick a soothing, ghostly glaive into both of
You
them.
feel cold. You
Ouch,
feel cold. Your life energy drifts away.
Oh, sorry. Let it-
Why?
Gregor, go and become familiar with that belly, if you would be so kind.
Yeah, I should come back to life before I do that.
Gregor takes a while coming back to life. His stance is so elusive, it seems that the cosmic power of the universe is having trouble finding all the bits to shove back together.
Quick, just stand flat-footed. Stand normally.
There we go. Good as new.
You stand before a great gray mountain. This is the mound of sadness I was talking about earlier right here. Yeah.
I look forward. Wow, that is
Bleak.
a pretty sad mountain.
Well, I suppose we better start climbing.
I glance to the left and to the right. We are literally walking the line between life and death, aren't we?
Metaphors.
Either that or somebody just took good care of these trees.
And really bad care of these trees, yes.
Exactly. You pass by a lantern.
Yeah, as we're walking, I kind of sigh. Marcus, if you have any last words, if you have anything you want to tell Killil, before we go, as much as I don't like your interactions with that woman,
It's only right.
I kind of point to the lantern.
It's okay. I'll talk to her myself after we're all done with this.
I nod.
It's a spirit.
I tip my head towards the lantern and start going.
I make my way up about 10 steps before noticeably slowing down and beginning to breathe more heavily.
Marcus?
Yeah.
Need somebody to carry you?
No. Nope. Not at all.
We can take a break halfway up if you want.
That might be good.
A ringing sound forces you to clasp your ears.
Here!
He smiles. Oh, it looks like they figured out how to finally use the projection device.
The what?
Projection device? I slapped it down in the middle of Ishir one night.
The thing that shot fire at us.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? Can you hear? This is really loud. Doan's voice echoes.
Turn it down!
They can't. Are you stupid? Kier looks at you.
I can wish.
Hello? Okay, Killil said you guys are almost there. So, just wanted to say, guys, we're rooting for you back here.
Aw.
Is that don't?
I can't hear you, Gregor.
Gregor, you're super cool. You saved me from a bunch of monsters.
Yeah, thanks. You're welcome.
I just wanted to say, we spirit folk aren't monsters. You can stop pretending to be a cow.
I know you're not monsters. You're nice, sentient beings. I just wanted to fit in.
You suddenly hear a scramble. Marcus, is that you? Marcus, man, it's your biggest fans.
Guys? You okay?
We can't hear you, but I'm sure you know we got your back in pretty much everything except for fighting the Steph God, probably. The second you get out of this, we'll take you back to Alaron. We'll have a big party for you.
I nod vigorously. That party's never gonna happen. I don't want to go to Alaron ever again.
I share a knowing look with Marcus.
There's a sudden silence, and another familiar voice chimes in. Yeah, Marcus, this is Killil. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. The flowers...
I cover my face with my hands.
The flowers on Ashel are a wonderful color this time of year. I'd love to take you there.
Ugh.
Everything just keeps getting better.
And finally,
Does.
one last voice chimes in. Hey, Ash.
Oh, God.
Gregor chuckles.
So, wasn't gonna say anything, but, started to feel a little bit bad for you, because nobody was coming to your defense. Listen, I'm only gonna say this once. There are only so many competent professional people in the world. So far, I've met about 4 of them. I count you as one. Don't go
Nice widen.
Don't go and die and make this world a much sadder place.
Wow.
I look at the...
I kind of nod and just, bask in that for a second.
That was really nice.
Wow.
I look at
Thug.
the other members of our little group, counting off on my fingers, nodding approvingly.
Kier hunches over Sutton. I don't need anyone to cheer for me.
Oh, come on, Kier. Look, we wouldn't have been able to make it this far without you. Like,
The
you're...
ones cheering for you are right here.
Yay, Kier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kier.
Kier.
Hooray.
We're in this together. I kind of pat him on the shoulder.
Thanks, guys. It really means a lot. Kier starts to openly weep.
Oh, don't do
And
that.
with the crying. And with more crying. I look at Marcus.
Yeah. Here, buddy? Hey. You shouldn't cry right now. It's just not the time. We got gods to slay, buddy. We got gods to slay, and I need you at your most untearful, please. It's necessary.
We wouldn't be able to do it without you. I mean it.
Really?
Yes!
Yeah.
Though you have contributed... Let me start over. You are a valuable member of our team. I touch him.
Extremely valuable. I also touch him.
Group hug.
I glance at Gregor.
Group hug it is. See, here, I even went back and grabbed that bomb that you gave me. I open up my satchel showing the bomb now covered with a variety of
Kier
dried blood.
blind, he grabs the bomb from you and violently lobs it as far down the mountain as he possibly can.
I frowned. Well, let's continue then, shall we?
I agree.
Kier continues hyperventilating.